Hello, everybody. Welcome to the new episode of the Numerous Station mod. And where we left off, I released these guys, and now we're going at war with yes, our subject, and we're going to use them to our advantage. That's right. We're expanding a new puppet in a new area. I'm probably going to claim all of Africa below North Africa for myself, because obviously I need to maintain my power, otherwise my puppets are going to get a little out of control. But that being said, here we are now expanding. We are taking the mickey quite a bitty. I don't know what to say, man. I don't know what went through my head when I decided that this would be a great idea, but it's a great idea. I can't even put it in the title, man, otherwise YouTube will suppress the video. Like, what would I call it? Like, the Islamic State rises again. Oh, God. YouTube would hate me. Oh, dear. All right, let's just gain them some territory. And there you have it. That is the fall of Syria. Game over for them. Now it's time to push into Jordan and give that to the Islamic State. And then after that, we'll be looking at Iraq. I will justify on the Saudis and Palestine and Egypt after, but for now we just need to focus on growing our friend, the Islamic State. Oh, really? More protest? Bloody soldiers. Just do as you're told. You're paid to fight, now fight. Please, for the love of God. Do as you're told. Be a good boy. You guys need to go and take Basra because I need that port, because ports are great and I desperately need supply. We have port here. We did take control of that. I don't know how long we'll be able to hold on to it for, I will be honest. You guys just do operation cleanup, I suppose. There we go. Yeah, just clean up some of that border gore. Happy days. We are pushing now further into Iraq, which is great news. Yeah, you guys just bounced straight up into Baghdad and then Basra. Fantastic. And I think this should be over in no time. We will be just home in time for tea and biscuits. Yeah, and I have no idea what the hell that whole was. Don't ask. I've got no clue. There we go. That was the capitulation of Jordan, which is good because what I'm actually going to do right now is, where is it? Give control of state. You can take Jordan like that. And can I give that to you? No, because it's technically under your control already. Bish bash bosh. That should go black. There we go. That's their territory. Fantastic. I mean, I guess I'll always control a thing, but hey ho, it's what it is. Let's finish off Iraq and move on to the new trifecta. And there we go. That is the capitulation of Iraq. Now, grant we do take all the equipment because we did all the labor. Once again, Islamic State, give control of state. You can have Al-Haraja and Baghdad like that. Bish bash bosh. And you are now the sole controller. Fantastic. Ain't that perfect? Right. Now time to look at Saudis, Palestine and Lebanon, just so we can start to spread around a little bit and grow things out. So I'll see you when Saudis are ready. Yeah, we're going to strike the Saudis first. I'll see you when we're ready to strike the Saudis. Now on to taking out the Saudis. We finally did wait for the justification. We managed to wait long enough to actually have something done. We are destroying the Saudis. However, by no surprise, they have been taken in by the commies, which is completely fine. We just need to let this grow. We'll start building more divisions, and then we'll just have to take them out somehow. We are at war with them all, with that whole union. So, if need be, we'll stick to our little route of expanding the IS as our little subsidiary state. We'll push into Africa to grow our pop and get all the natural resources. Then maybe cross the ocean. Can't barrier. Anyway, there's a plan in place. I'm working on it. Don't worry. But for now, let's enjoy the fall of Saudi and the rise of IS. It sounds so weird and dodgy. Radio. Okay, so I think that's the Saudis basically done. And literally in 3 days, no, 2 days now, we'll be going to war with Palestine, so buckle up and let's get into it. Okie dokie, that is that. We are now at war with Palestine. However, they can't push us. Oh yes, they can push us. God damn it, because they joined. I was going to use IS as a barrier to stop them coming in because I never called them in, but because they're in the war with me against the Soviets, then Soviet Union, oh, for God's sake, I swear to God, the Soviet Union, I'm going to literally pummel them into oblivion when I get the chance to. Oh, Jesus. Also, I don't know what I'm doing with this region over here. Prussia's sending volunteers to all of my enemies. I'm tempted just to make the Kingdom of Bavaria rise. I might have the great empire of the Habsburgs rise once again. Who knows what's going to go on? Europe's a mess. I need to fix this. I need to get troops on the ground in Europe to deal with this, but I also need to deal with Africa, and I also need to deal with this, and I need to deal with that. There's so much to deal with. I didn't think this plan out before I actually went through with it. I will be honest. It's a lot more work than what I imagined. A hell of a lot more work. But is it worth it for a laugh and triggering everyone? Of course it is. Don't be silly. And as planned, Saudi Arabia has now capitulated, which means it's time to... Oh my God, what have you done? What is this monstrosity you lot have created? It's horrible. Anyway, moving on. We're going to start lining up against Lebanon over here to expand there. And I'm actually going to send you guys... Who's next on the chopping block? I mean, Kurdistan's pretty big, so we could strike them. Although I do need to get into the south. There's no connector. You know what? We'll just round up the peninsula. We'll go for Yemen next after Palestine. So, yeah, I think I'm going to justify on these guys now. It's down to, like, what, 37 days or something? Because we are at war. It's 100% world tension. It's crazy. So, yeah, I suppose I'll see you guys in May. Right, guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I have no idea what's just happened. I've literally just come back from making a cup of tea, and everything's just gone wrong. I don't understand. I've just come back. Ukraine have killed the Soviets, which means that whole thing's over because they were the only major. The Islamic State is still my puppet, but all of my troops have just disappeared. Like, I legitimately have 0 troops. Occitania is alive. Still, again, I've got no troops. And I haven't even gained back the manpower. What the hell's going on? I don't understand. Like, is it because that they won the war? But I wasn't even called in to a peace conference, though. What the hell? The game's just glitched. The game has just glitched so hard. Right. I don't know how long it's going to take me. I'm going to rebuild an army, deal with all this again. I'll see. I'm going to fix this. I'm going to fix this. Okie dokie, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Getting everyone into position. I took North Africa for myself just because it was a lot easier than what I originally had planned. And everything kind of just went wrong. And I need that manpower. So we've helped Islamic State grow to where they need to be. Kashmir is absolutely destroying Pakistan, which I will be honest, I have nothing to do with. And now we're about to pounce on Kurdistan. So without further ado, let's get into it. There we go. That is that. Mongolia has called Kurdistan into the faction. Yes, what was left of the Comintern after Ukraine ate Russia is still alive. And what they're doing, they're just roping anyone we seem to fight into a war with them, which means we need to slowly but surely head towards the east. We need to prioritize the east before we head to the west, and who knows, that's where the manpower is, so maybe it's a good decision to make altogether. There's no other way to find out whether or not it's the right decision, so without further ado, let's just get into it. Let's get nice and stuck in, and most importantly, let's grow the Islamic State. Oh no! Oh, people are going to hate me so much for this. Also, at the same time, I'm just going to try and blitz my way through Africa. What I'll probably do, I'll just probably play this until like 1944 or whatever. Just going ham into Africa, clearing it up for myself, and also pushing into this. So next episode, we might have Turkey, Iran, and some other things. Things are going to be a little bit more organized next episode. I'll do a little bit off camera, simply because I've been sitting in this session for 3 hours now, and all I've managed to do is literally just take France, Occitan, and the Middle East. It's not a lot of progress, and I need to speed things up. So that's why I'll be doing a lot of it off camera, just to get a bit of flow going in as well. So thank you very much for watching, guys. If you've enjoyed, don't forget to, of course, click that like button and or subscribe. Share with friends that will go for the channel, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you in the next episode. Ta-da!